Hello children, welcome to your English language class. In today's module, we will learn more about direct speech and indirect speech. But before starting today's module, let's do a quick revision what we did in the previous module. In the previous module, I told you about direct speech and indirect speech with some examples. Direct speech is the exact words of the speaker quoted in inverted commas. Alright, for example, Raj said, I am hungry. So, I am hungry will be in inverted commas. This is direct speech. Now, indirect speech, the exact words of the speaker are said by someone else. Alright, and they are not in inverted commas, and there are certain changes. For example, the same sentence, when we'll change into indirect speech, it will be Raj said that he was hungry. This we have already done in the previous module. Now today we will learn more about direct speech and indirect speech, in which we will learn how to change direct speech to indirect speech in different kinds of sentences. First, we will see how to change an assertive sentence direct speech to indirect speech. Assertive sentence is also known as declarative or statement sentence. Alright, so let's look some examples. Kirti said to Hema, the garden looks beautiful. In this sentence, Kirti is the speaker, Hema is the listener, and this exact words of Kirti is the garden looks beautiful. This is the speech of Hema. Kirti said to Hema, this is called reported verb, said to. Alright, said to is reported verb. The garden looks beautiful, which is in inverted commas, is called reported speech. Now, when we have speaker and listener both, alright, then while changing it into indirect speech, said to converts into told. Said to converts into told. Then we have to remove comma and inverted commas, and in place of that we use conjunction that, that, that. Then noun is the same, we change the tense. Alright, simple present looks is simple present, so we will change it into simple past. You already have got the rules sheet, how to change tenses, how to change pronouns, and how to change adverbs. You can take help, and it's better to learn it. So, simple present will change into simple past. So, the answer will be Kirti told Hema that the garden looked beautiful. Now, let's look the second example. Raj said, I am going to Delhi. In this sentence, there is no listener. Alright, so said will be the same, no change in that. Then again, in place of comma and inverted comma, we will use conjunction that, and I will change into he. Present continuous am going will change into past continuous was going, and the rest of the sentence will be the same. So the answer will be Raj said that he was going to Delhi. Alright. Now, I guess assertive sentence is clear to you all. Now, let's move towards the second kind of sentence, that is interrogative. But before that, let's again revise what are the important points to remember while changing an assertive sentence direct speech to indirect speech. Said to. Said to means when there is a listener also. Said to changes to told. Alright, this is the first thing which you have to remember. The second point is we will remove inverted commas. In writing when we are going to write the sentence in indirect speech, there will be no inverted commas, so we will remove inverted commas. The third rule what we have to follow is we have to change pronoun, tense, and if there is adverb in the sentence. Alright. Now, let's look towards the second kind of sentence, interrogative sentence to indirect speech. Interrogative sentence means question sentence. Alright. As you all know, children, there are two types of interrogative sentence. We will do one example of each. First example is, Mother asked Kim, why are you late? The first kind of interrogative sentence is when we start a question with any of the interrogative word. Alright, so it has different rules. Please look carefully. Mother asked Kim. When there is a question, we always use asked only. Alright, if in the sentence you get said also, then also while doing it into indirect speech, you will change said to told. Sorry, asked. So mother asked Kim, why are you late? Now, for very important rule, what you have to follow is we have to change the interrogative sentence into a simple sentence. And how will you change it? By changing the position of the subject. By changing the position of the subject. Subject comes first and helping verb goes after that. Subject comes first and helping verb goes after that. So why are you late? The answer will be why she was late. When we will change interrogative sentence to indirect speech, the interrogative word will be copied. All right, we will copy it in small letter, and then we have to change it into a simple sentence. So we will bring the subject first. You will change into she. You will become she as per Kim. So you will change into she. Why she? Then are. Present tense will change into past tense, was late, and then we will remove interrogative mark also and we will put full stop. Clear? Now the next example. Geeta asked me, is Mohit here? Now see, this is the second kind of example in which the interrogative sentence is starting with helping verb. In this, there is a slight change. What is that? Geeta asked me. Speaker and listener is there, so we will use as, that is the same. Then we will remove inverted commas and commas. That is also the same. Now, when the direct speech starts with any auxiliary verb, alright, in that type of sentence, we will use if or whether, whether, whether in place of comma and inverted comma. Alright, so Geeta asked me if. Now again we have to change it into a simple sentence. How we will do that? By placing the subject first. So if Mohit is will change into past tense, was. Here adverb here will change into there. So if Mohit was there. Alright. Now this is the rule what you have to follow while changing an interrogative sentence to indirect speech. Let's look at the important points to remember. What are the important points? Subject comes before the verb. Means I have already told you that interrogative changes into a simple sentence. So subject will always come before the verb. Alright. Then the sentence ends with a full stop. We'll remove the question mark, and we will place full stop there because it is now a simple sentence. Then conjunction that is not used. Alright. If questions starting with helping verb, it will take if or whether. Alright. And if the questions are starting with any of the interrogative word, then no conjunction, nothing will be used. Simply we will copy the sentence, only we will change the position and we will make it a simple sentence. Clear? Now I guess these two types of sentences are clear to you. Let's move towards the third kind of sentence, that is imperative sentences to indirect speech. Now you all know what are imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are whenever we give any order, command, or we do any request to someone. Alright. Let's see the example. Tom said to Sarah, don't make a mess. Alright, this is an imperative sentence. Tom is telling something to Sarah not to do. Tom said to Sarah. So said to will change into told. Said to will change into told. Children, in imperative sentence we can also use requested, ordered, commanded, instructed as per the sense of the sentence. But here, as Tom and Sarah, they might be classmates, they might be friends, they might be siblings, so no need to use here ordered, commanded or anything, requested, because please is not there, so no need to use requested also. So simply we will use told. Then the sentence in the inverted comma is don't make a mess. It's a negative sentence. And when the sentence is negative, we use not to in indirect speech. Alright. and rest of the sentence is same. In indirect speech, there is no tense change, there is no pronoun changes there is no tense change, and there is no adverb change. All right, we just copy the sentence as it is. So what will be there? Tom told Sarah not to make a mess. Whenever don't, doesn't or didn't is used, we change it to not to. Now let's look toward the next example. The teacher said, boys, stand in a straight line. Here the teacher is giving instruction to the students, boys. So how we will change this? The teacher instructed. Alright, as I have said now, teacher can instruct, teacher can command or order the children. So here we will use instructed in place of said or told. The teacher instructed the boys. Alright, we will remove the comma and inverted comma and we'll copy the sentence as it is. The teacher instructed the boys to stand in a straight line. Clear? So these were the three kinds of sentences what we have studied today. I hope it is clear to you. If you have any doubt, children, you are free to ask me. I will send you some sentences which you will try to change following these rules. Thank you.